Hello everybody, I'm back again, here to do another video. This is a video that I think I did last year, or not this last year, sorry, this year, earlier this year. But I'm going to do it again. This time, it is an updated PS4 collection. I have gotten some new games since my first collection, if I did one. Anyway, I have, looks like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 games I'm thinking here. We're going to start off with this one here, which is, and I don't think this is really well received by a lot of people, but I still have it anyway, Assassin's Creed Unity. This is the only Assassin's Creed game I believe I have. Next up, you saw this game in my PS4 unboxing, and that is Batman Arkham Knight for the PlayStation 4. The big reason why I got the PS4, probably the only reason too, actually. Up next is Destiny, which this is the beta. I don't think I made it too far in here though, because this is an online game, so yeah, I guess I'm just not that interested in it like a lot of people are. But oh well, I still have it. Up next is Diablo 3, which I don't think I've played that much of lately, especially. And before we get to the next one, I just want to give a shout out to YouTube user Pyrostar Gaming, and he's currently doing a video of a let's play, not of this particular game, but of another horror game, and that is the PS4 version of Resident Evil 4. And Pyrostar Gaming, if you're watching, maybe one day you'll do a let's play of this game, which is another horror game, and it is The Evil Within. I saw, I think a couple years ago, Sniper Wolf did a playthrough, did a video of playing this game. Next up, Evolve, which I haven't really gotten into. Didn't very much did not get very far into. But I might play this one again one day. I probably will. Let me fix my games. And up next, Something Strange in the Neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Which I've only played once, but yeah. Next up was a really good game. I think this game was out on the PS3 originally, but this is a remastered version, and that is God of War 3. Which I finished on the easiest difficulty. Up next, this game I think was also originally out on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, and now it's out for PS4 and Xbox One, I believe as well, and maybe some other systems. That is Grand Theft Auto 5, which I think is the last Grand Theft Auto game they've made so far, but there might be a sixth one within the next few years. next is Injustice: Gods Among Us, which is a compilation. It's like a fighting game that has all the DC superhero people in there, like Batman, and even the villains too. Actually, like Batman, Superman, and the Joker for the villains. So, if you're a fan of the DC universe and fighting games in general, this might be the game for you. Up next, and this is what's in my PS4 right now, actually, and I have it on, and that is The Last of Us Remastered, which the Last of Us was originally out on the PlayStation 3, and got ported over to PS4. And it's a really good game here. One of Naughty Dog's, if not their best work, one of their best games ever. Along with the Uncharted series and Jak and Daxter and the original Crash Bandicoot. Which put them on the map. Up next, there's two versions of this particular game, but this is the only one I have. And that is Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. And next up is a reimagining of a 2002 video game. And I finally beat this earlier this month. And that is Ratchet and Clank. If I ever get the proper equipment to do Let's Plays and stuff, I know I did a couple. I started a couple before, a few years back, but never did finish either of them. But if I get the proper equipment to actually do Let's Plays, I might play this game for you all, along with The Last of Us and maybe some other games. Up next is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, which is the Lord of the Rings game. I believe it's Lord of the Rings. And there's not that many games left, but I have I'll show you the rest of them. And hold on. There we go. Hopefully that won't mess up. Next up is the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, which came with my PS4. If y'all saw the unboxing for that. Which this one has Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, and Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. A lot of people really think the second one's the best. I think you can see why. And speaking of Uncharted, here's Uncharted 4 Thief's End, which is the final chapter of the Uncharted series. Kind of unfortunate, but, you know, it's Naughty Dog's decision, so. But I think they're probably going to make a sequel to The Last of Us, maybe by the fall of next year or something, maybe. Next up. And the sequel for this particular game is going to be coming out next month. And I've asked for this for my wish list, the second game. But I have the first game, and that is Watch Dogs. Which is kind of like Grand Theft Auto, I think. It's very similar to Grand Theft Auto. And, my last PS4 game that I have to show you is Wolfenstein: The New Order, or Wolfenstein: The New Order, depending on however you say it. This one here is a first-person shooter. And that's it for my PS4 collection. I will see you all for my next video.